Hey, welcome back to How to Barbecue Right. I know everybody's going to be grilling up something good with the 4th of July coming this weekend. And I got a chicken recipe that I want to share with you. It's spicy, it's going to be smoked, it's going to be perfect for the 4th of July. I'm calling it my firecracker chicken. Okay, with this recipe, you're going to have to get started at least the night before you want to cook it, because we're soaking this firecracker chicken in a marinade of just some Frank's hot sauce. You can use your favorite hot sauce, but you want it to have at least 8 hours in that marinade to soak up some of that good flavor. We're going to get it good and spicy. That vinegar is going to start breaking down that meat. It's going to make that chicken real tender for when we get ready to smoke it tomorrow. You're just going to need a whole chicken cut up. You can buy these already cut up at your grocery store, or you can buy a whole one and cut them up yourself. But you see it's got the wings, the legs, 2 big giant breasts, and the thighs all into one pack, cut up, ready to go. You can get one of these chickens fairly inexpensive. They'll feed a family. You know, if you're going to have a lot of friends, a lot of family over for the 4th of July or any grilling party, you might want to get a couple chickens, but this is perfect for, you know, a family of 4, something like that. It's got some pieces for the kids and for mom and dad. So let's talk about what we're going to do first. And it's going to be soaking in that hot sauce I was telling you about. And I've just got a couple cups, favorite hot sauce. I'm using the Frank's, and we're going to put these chicken off in a big Ziploc bag, but you'll notice I have it in another container here because I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and I don't want to take a chance of it spilling. And you know, if you don't want to use all the parts of a chicken, if you just like wings or you just like the white meat or dark meat, just buy what pieces you like. It'll work great for this recipe. The point is just to get some chicken, get it in a bag, and get some marinade on it. Just some hot sauce. There's no seasoning on it yet. We're going to do all that tomorrow. We're just putting this chicken to bed tonight. You just want to cover it up. That's plenty. Take the bag and kind of make sure it's all worked around. All the pieces are submerged in that hot sauce. Anytime you're working with raw chicken, you want to be real careful with cross-contamination. You notice I used tongs, kept it all on a platter. You don't want to put it out on your work surface. Don't take a chance with making anybody sick with that raw chicken. We're going to get this in the refrigerator. You can put a top over it if you want to. We're sealed up in the bag. We're just going to put it down on the bottom shelf, let it hang out overnight. Come back tomorrow. We're going to show you how we're going to make this firecracker chicken. You're going to love it. Okay, it's the next day on this firecracker chicken recipe, and I just took the cut up chicken out of the hot sauce marinade. You don't have to worry about getting all the hot sauce off the pieces. Some of it's going to stick. Just kind of let it drain a little bit. It's a little bit messy job. You can use some gloves if you want to, but just get them arranged in a platter or on a board or something where you can get them seasoned. Because now we're going to get some seasoning on the outside to go along with that hot sauce flavor that we put on them. And I'm keeping it pretty simple. We're going to do salt, black pepper, and a little bit more cayenne pepper for some extra kick. And that's all the seasoning these are going to get. And we're going to make a firecracker sauce to go on these at the very end when the chicken's done. But that won't happen until late in the cooking process because it'll burn if you put it on too early. So let's show you how we season this chicken. First we're going to start with a little salt. A little bit of salt on them, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of cayenne. You gotta be careful with this cayenne now, it's hot, so hit it from up high. I'm just pinching it on. I don't want it to light you up too much, but hey, it's firecracker chicken, it's supposed to be a little spicy. Now let's turn these pieces over. Get the back sides, same thing, salt, black pepper, and then the cayenne from up high, so we don't get it too hot. You can mix all these rubs together if you want to, make a little blend. It would work. I just thought it'd be easy just to put them on by hand. All right, we've got the chicken seasoned. Now it's ready to get out and get on some heat on the grill. So we're gonna be cooking this chicken today out on the grill at about 275 degrees. You can throw a piece of wood on there, you know, some cherry, some pecan, just to give it some nice smoky flavor. That's what I'm gonna do. But we really want to hold that temp right in that 275 degrees so that skin will get done. It's going to take about a 2-hour time to grill this chicken. If you got a direct fire, just make sure you have it over on the side away from the hot coals, because we're wanting it to slow cook to where it'll be nice and juicy and the skin will be bite through. And at 275 to 300 degrees, that's the trick to get that skin perfect. So let's get this out on the grill. I've already got it fired up and show you how we're going to cook it. All right, I'm outside, got my big green egg fired up, sitting at about 275 degrees. I've got my deflector shield in, so I'm not direct grilling here. We're kind of slowing it down a little, gonna hold it right at that 275, 300 temp range. Get a good cook on this chicken. Now you just wanna get it right directly on the grate. You always want to oil that grate a little bit too before you put something on it. You want to keep it clean, keep it oiled so the chicken doesn't stick. There we go. We got the chicken on the grill. Got a little bit of pecan wood on there for some light smoke. We're looking probably about 2 hours, 2.5 maybe on this chicken. Of course, the smaller pieces are going to get done faster, so we'll check the bigger pieces, and we'll know when the wings and the legs are done. The white meat needs to go to about 165 internal. I'm taking those thighs and legs up to 175 at least. We'll show you how the cook goes. Just stick around. All right, our chicken's been grilling for about an hour, so we're going to check on it, probably flip it over to the other side. So let's take a look here. Starting to get some nice color on it. You can still see that marinade. It's still got a spicy look to it. I like to see the black pepper too. I just want to make sure it's not burning, but no, it's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and turn it over, let it cook skin side down a little while. Let's get some color on that. We just want to render that skin some now so it'll get that bite through texture that you want good chicken to have. We're still staying at the same temp. About 275, 300, right in that range. Just want to hold it there. We're gonna let the chicken cook on this side about 30 minutes and come out and check it out. It's looking good. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. We're gonna come back. I know the skin's probably good on that side down, because we don't want it to get too grilled looking on that side. That's kind of how I want it to see, like on these legs here. It's got some color to it. Looking real good. It's about time to start checking internal temps. Oh yeah, those wings look real good. The breasts are going to take a little longer. We know that going in. I'm going to go ahead and start checking the internal temp to see where we're at on these breasts. About 158, so they need a little bit more. Still want to see that juice run a little bit clearer there. It's starting to get there though, so they're getting close. I know the legs and wings are close. At any point you see them getting too done, you can always take them off and hold them a little bit, but we're going to put a sauce on them at the end too. So these need just a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these smaller pieces off. We'll get the sauce ready, show you how we're going to put that together, then we'll come back and they'll be about ready to sauce them. All right, our chicken's outside and it's almost ready to sauce. We want to do this right at the very last part because you don't want to chance this sauce burning because it does have some sugar in it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to put together the sauce now. What I'll start with is about 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You don't have to worry about firmly packing it. You know, I just kind of eyeball if you want to, but you want about 1/2 cup and 1/2 cup of hot sauce. Same kind of hot sauce we marinated the chicken in earlier. Then I'm adding to that about 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar. We're just going to get this mixed up. It's going to make kind of a glaze that's going to melt down over that chicken. It's going to add some more heat, a little bit more heat to it. It's not going to be too hot, trust me. You think it's going to be that hot. You just want to stir it until the sugar is incorporated in the sauce, the vinegar and the hot sauce. Then we're going to just season it with a little bit, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. That's all there is to it. It's a simple little glaze that's going to go great on that grilled chicken. As soon as the chicken gets a few more degrees, I'm going to go out, we're going to brush this sauce on both sides and just let it grill and caramelize a little bit. And it's going to be the best part. It'll be time to eat it. So our breast temped out 165, and I had the wings and legs off, put them back on. Our thighs are right where we want them, that 175 mark. Now it's time to get this firecracker glaze put on. I'm just going to brush it over the top. We'll turn it and get the opposite side, let it go skin down just a little bit to set the sauce. It's not going to take too much longer. Maybe just, 2 or 3 minutes on each side. That's all we're talking here. But you really want this sauce to cook on a little bit. All right, let's turn these skin down. Let the sauce caramelize, get a little bit on this side as well. Still see those peppers in the rub, in this glaze. You want to work kind of quick here. Get it on fast as you can. So we can get the lid down and get this glaze set. That's just enough to do both sides. All right, let's close the lid for about 2 or 3 minutes. All right, it's been about 3 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get this chicken flipped over and let that sauce glaze. Ooh, it's looking good. Those wings are tender. Need about 3 more minutes. We're gonna be ready to eat some delicious firecracker chicken. All right, man, this firecracker chicken is ready to come off the grill. We're gonna get it on a platter here. Get it inside so we can get ready to serve. That doesn't look like some good chicken. I don't know what does. I love the way that sauce caramelizes down on it. Can't wait to try it. All right, we're back inside with this firecracker chicken, and it's the best part of the day when I get to try it. So without further ado, I don't know which piece looks the best. I think I'm gonna go for one of these wings first because I'm a wing man. I just want to see if it's gonna pull apart. Oh man, that is awesome. You know the flat's the best. You get that vinegary taste from the sauce, the cider vinegar and the glaze. But man, those spices come through and it's not blow you down heat like you think it would be after soaking it in that hot sauce. Man, that's tender. That's how a good wing's supposed to be. Oh, excuse me while I finish this. Even that skin's good and soft. All right, we know the wing was perfect. Let's try one of these breasts. Let's cut into it and see what it looks like down in it. Still got some juice in it. All the meat's good and done. Got a little bit of pinkness from that smoke ring. That's not underdone. I'm gonna tell you, this firecracker chicken recipe is a winner. If you want to spice it up this 4th of July, give this recipe a shot, man. The hot sauce marinade overnight, it's gonna add some great flavors to it. Simple seasoning. We just use salt, pepper, and a little cayenne. Got it right out on a good hot grill, 275 degrees. You want to cook it skin up that first half of the cook. You know, really get the grill to set the skin on it. Then we're going to go after about an hour skin down, get that skin to where it's going to be bite through. So get some a little bit of char on it. You're going to pick up that grill flavor. Then flip it back over after about 30 minutes and start checking your internals. If the small pieces are done, don't be scared to pull those off, but let those breasts cook to 165. They're your largest pieces and they're going to take the longest. Make that simple glaze, a little bit of brown sugar, some more hot sauce, a little bit of vinegar, salt, and some red pepper. Brush it on both sides and set it 2 or 3 minutes. You've got some awesome chicken. It's going to really impress your guests on 4th of July. Hey, if you like what we're doing, subscribe to our channel here at How to Barbecue Right. Check us out because we're going to keep putting out these videos all year. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We love the comments and the interactions. We'll see you next time.